Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, Austin Innispelai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last episode, we made our way to Hasongo, which is not in the best shape. As far as we can tell, we need to get to this lighthouse over here. And I think there's two ways there. One would be to climb up this way, and the other would be to go through a massive horde of Naga. We can take them out if we're able to get some things to deal with this cannon, but we're gonna need to do some hunting. For now, it's time for us to look at the lower levels, or whatever structures are left. Well, we found the kitchen. Oh! Did we find something? Some cooking fat that might loosen up the rusted gears. Okay. Stairs to flooded hallway. The stairs descend to a flooded hallway. The water is clear and the passage seems to continue for quite a ways. As the passage begins to grow dim and the water cloudy, you reach an intersection where the walls are spiderwebbed with cracks. The hall continues to the left and to the right. The way on the left is dark. There's a faint glow to your right, but still dark shapes obstruct the passage. Orient yourself. Your finely honed sense of direction tells you that the hall to the right leads west, while the route to the left seems to bend southeast back toward the docks. Let's go to the left, back toward the docks. The hallway curves around until you reach a door. It's swollen with water and stuck in place. You give it a cursory tug, but it'll take more effort to pull it open. We got a pry bar. You wedge the pry bar into the door jamb and, bracing your feet against the ceiling, push all your weight into it. The door pops open, revealing stairs to the surface. You swim up. Aoshi. A Naga soul. And we've made it to the cannon rampart. Well, let's see what this soul says. You feel the presence of a soul, twisting and sinuous. It notices you too and draws nearer. Its restless essence tingles against your own. It is searching. Hunting. You recognize it as the soul of a Naga.
What is this? Come closer. You glow so brightly, just like
The soul recoils from a memory of violence like a child snatching her hand from a hot stove. What were you searching for?
a way.
Memory blooms at her core. A burst of vehemence shudders through her essence.
The striped fiends profane the island, endlessly burrowing, building. They bury the Adra under stone. Sugan says we must find a way in. Sugan says I must find a way in.
There is warmth in this thought. Pride. Who is Sugan?
Speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us here. And here I must find a way in. The fiends gather at the walls, searching too. Not for me, but they see me still.
You feel a prickle of sympathetic pain as if pierced by a volley of bullets. I'm afraid you died.
No, not dead. Still searching.
A desperate, dissonant ripple thrums through the Naga's soul.
Stay a little longer. Your glow is a comfort here.
And what are you looking for now?
A way, I said. A glowing, shining way.
As she speaks, you feel yourself pulled into her memory and into the dark abyss of the in-between. You remember it from your own brief sojourn there. Yet from the darkness, you and Yanas see a bright rift. A pillar with roots that seem to reach into the heart of the world. You recognize this as an Adra pillar.
The way glows. Like an anglerfish lure. But it feels safe.
It does. You're drawn to it. Drift toward it.
I will follow the way, I think. But then, I see another glowing thing. This one does not feel safe.
Another glowing figure appears, this one shaped like an enormous walker. 3 stars burn above its brow. You feel Yanasa's fear at this walker thing, even as you recognize it as Aethys. Draw back. You watch as the glowing figure approaches the pillar. It reaches out, and a violent current rips through the darkness. You hear a chorus of screams, but they sound distant and distorted, as if coming from underwater. Light and energy flow into the strange being from the pillar, and from 100 points gathered around it. At last the pillar is dark. The glowing walker recedes brighter than before. Everything is dark.
Now, there is no way and no light. I am afraid.
Come with me.
It is too dark. I will lose my way, or be swallowed by the terrible walker.
I'll restore the Audra pillar, then you can continue on your way.
The way? I am searching for a way. Show me.
She melts into the ether and becomes a quiet presence beside you. Aloth leveled up. Beautiful. Alright, metaphysics and... I guess explosives a bit. As for skills, let's see. Time it takes, summoning creature, weapon summoning... Completely resist the effects of a hostile spell, amount of damage dealt. Okay, what about spells? Minoleta's precisely piercing burst. That's anyone nearby. Arcane reflection. Okay. Gaze of the Odragon. Petrifying enemies within the area of effect. A black ring causes corroding damage. Ningguath's freezing pillar, that's a good one to have. Chain lightning. Jumps between enemies. Okay. And... Volatile hex causes someone to become dazed, sickened, or paralyzed. Let's take chain lightning again so that we have it. Now then. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Oh, I can't actually go through here. Looks like we'll need to go through from the other side. Swim back to the kitchen. So I think we can keep swimming in the other direction. Go right. You pull yourself past the corner and into a labyrinth of carnage. Debris from half-collapsed walls and shattered barricades clogs the tunnel. Corpses, weighed down by armor and bloated with decay, bob and hover in the open spaces. You kick off the rubble to propel yourself forward. Even so, the way is more taxing than you'd initially thought. Swim onward. You press on. Maya appears to be struggling, but by the time you notice, it's too late to turn back. The exit is still a gray blur when you see the panic in Maya's eyes. You grab one of Maya's trembling arms and pull your companion toward the light. You reach a wood-paneled wall with a ruined green banner when you see the exit on your right. You push toward it. Once out of the water, Maya doubles over and vomits a mouthful of seawater, trembling with exhaustion. Not that great. Well, we've made it here, wherever here is, though it looks like we didn't need to do that.
Leave it to me.
A cold, stiff hand protrudes from the rubble. This is the dining hall. We shouldn't have done that. Now Maya's wounded. Which is bad. That said, we need to take a look at the other side of the cannon rampart. Head on over there. Then we'll make our way to the engineering workshop. Come on in.
Sure.
Another corpse. Arbalest. Ooh! You could actually use a better arquebus. A fine Ooh, wait, hold on. That's fine. That one is exceptional. You can take the exceptional one. Definitely helps out there. We got
Is it me?
piles of gunpowder.
Now.
If I'd thought, I would have been able to take them out with the explosions. Although maybe, now that I look at it, probably not a good idea. Artillerist's Manual. When taking aim, the artillerist must account for both the distance of the target and the velocity of the wind. What follows is a series of diagrams specifying the ideal firing angles for targets at various ranges. Sounds like that would be useful. The debris is charred and blackened with spent gunpowder, and the crates smell musty. Peering inside, you see they're full of black powder. Alright. Okay then, next step, the engineer's room. We should be able to get a ball that we can use over there. Oop, never looted that. How did that never get looted? Let's see here. A shuffler.
Open.
Uh-oh. Get him. I don't know who's in there, but we need to do what we can to save him. There we go. Some loot. Hasongo Workshop Records. Magiverno. Received from Tocoa, 135 barrels of saltpeter, 209 crates of ammunition. Sent to Tocoa, 536 sacks of rice, 580 sacks of dried muckberries. Sent to Brass Citadel, barrels of black powder. Fonivero. Received from Tocoa, barrels of saltpeter and ammunition. Sent sacks of rice and muckberries to Tocoa, and black powder to Brass Citadel. And it's the same thing in this case. So who's inside? Aimuro, you're alive. We have an explosive shell. Good. Hello, Aimuro. An older man hunches over a work table, scribbling furiously by the light of a flickering lantern. His hair is an oily, matted mess, and his cheeks are streaked with black. He looks up as you enter, shielding his eyes from the torchlight behind you.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Just keep that bird away from my work.
Stand down, Ishi. The man is doing important work.
Slave sphincter, those snakes were noisy. I don't suppose you brought any extra parchment with you?
He brushes a lock of greasy hair behind his ear. As he does, his ink-stained fingers leave another mark on his cheek. What are you doing?
I'm writing it all down. My research, my work. Something to survive before the next walk-in Colossus, the next Naga warband.
He blinks, his eyes wide and distant.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus. So much to do.
He turns back to the pages on the table. What happened here?
What didn't? A Colossus made of Adra marched through the fort, grew bright like luminous, and scores of soldiers fell dead. Incredible.
His quill stops moving and his gaze grows distant.
If Aethys got to them first, then you can fit their remains in a pouch of white leaf.
Sighing, Maya scratches the back of her head.
Then the Naga killed everyone else. Except Latharn, I suppose. Yes, he must have left.
Latharn.
Dawnstar fellow. Arrived yesterday, last week. Complained of strange dreams. Smart of him to leave so soon.
He's gotta be acting on his dreams, trying to help our god.
Zuhira survived, along with a few others.
They should split up. Safer that way. Better odds.
I see.
Do you need something? If not, I should focus.
Zuhira told me you had
much to
explosive
do.
shells for the bombard.
Just the one. Just the one. Someone came and took it. Oh, that was you.
He frowns, looking at the chest and scratching his head with the end of his quill. How do I get to the lighthouse?
How indeed. Naga everywhere. Suppose your best chance will be up along the walls, west and south. But how to get there? Better perhaps to keep going south, around the edge of the fort, through Fleet Master Ko's office. More cover from the Naga.
There are survivors holed up by the docks. I can help you reach them. He waves a hand, already turning back to his notes.
Safety in numbers, eh? A comforting illusion. Let the others have it if they wish it.
He wipes his cheek, smearing more ink across it.
I must see that my work survives.
Farewell, then. Hopefully he ends up okay. Oh, right, I can't take that. Still, we have the explosive shell, which is very good. Now that we have everything we need, we can go blow those guys up. Let's head on right over there. That's probably... yeah, that's another entrance to the Fleet Master's office. So, I see the ways that we can get by this. Either A, go run through all these locations in order to get what we need to use the cannon to blow these guys up. B, get up to here, sneak upwards, and sneak along the wall to get down. Or C, go through this path, head through the Fleet Master's office. We're gonna clear out everything. Let's start by blowing up all those Naga. Examine the rotating one. Rub cooking fat into the gears. It's messy and smelly work, but once the gears and your arms are liberally greased, you're able to turn the bombard. Okay, load the bombard. Carefully you ease the shell into the bombard. Aim it at the cluster of Naga. You consult the artillery manual you found and use it to line up your shot. Fire the bombard. You light the fuse and plug your ears. And that was perfect. Excellent. Let's go loot the bodies, take a look at what's up in this location here. Okay, loot that one, and loot this one. Let's head up to here.
Why not?
Nothing we can really take here. Alright. Let's keep going. Take out the totem. Quickly. Oh crap, ambush!
See on us. Mo, Ixie on us.
Didn't see that coming.
Let's go. You like that?
Okay. Do what you can here.
Now step
The
into
shaman's
the
almost
machine.
down. Good job. Now we just gotta take care of the warrior before it kills Maya. There we go. That was close. And worrying.
Sure.
And what do we got in this box? Hey, another rope and grappling hook. Replace the one we used up. That's actually a good thing. Okay. And here's the Fleet Master's office. Let's take a look in there. May as well. I don't know what we'll find, but... okay, very simple.
Leave it to me.
Flecks of sealing wax cling to the tip of the blade. A Songo Fort expanded design. And a letter from Letherne. This letter is written in a small, meticulous hand. Ko, you know I've never been one for superstition, but I'm telling you, there's something to those dreams. Couldn't tell you what they mean, only that they wake me 3 times a night. All of us working your farms, pious Aephasians to a man, are having them too. I've got no mind to tell you how to run your fort, but I've got to look after my brethren here. We left homes and families back in Riyadh Saris, and now we're seeing strange things and laboring next to a duke's ransom of black powder. Or did you reckon a dumb hick like me wouldn't notice? Letherne. Kaz.
Remember this little soldier? Glad to see you made it, friend.
Maya kneels down to scratch the dog's ears. Ishiza hops closer and cocks his head. Beckon the dog to come with you. He takes a few tentative steps forward and sniffs your hand. He lowers his head under your fingers and looks up at you expectantly. Scratch behind his ears. He closes his eye and raises his head, helping you find just the right spot. After seconds of this, he stands and shakes himself off, ready to follow. You gained an item, Kaz. Kaz is much happier and generally more friendly than when you first found him hiding in Hasongo. So it gets stealth and survival, and some enemy hits against your party are converted to grazes. Stealth and survival, eh? Not the best. I still kind of want to keep Abraham on you. Alright. We're not going to head up. Not really a point to it. We've already been up. So, let's head this way. You remember the feat that made these stomping across Cadnua. From here we go upstairs. This is how we get into the lighthouse. But there's still one more path to take a look at, right over here. Oh, there's a lonely cat at the top. Oh, we'll be getting there, probably at the end of all this. We're just gonna need to climb the place first. And I was right about this being a way to get up here. Not that there's anything else over here. Loose masonry bars the southern wall of the gatehouse. Some of the protruding bricks look prominent enough to climb, yet the stonework feels slick with sea spray and slime moss. You estimate a difficult climb and a dangerous fall. Yeah, we're not even gonna take that. Leave it alone. Okay. We can head over to here. I know I saw some looters over here, but there must be another way we end up getting over there. Or maybe we can. I think I can get to them. Let's do this long run in order to get over there, because I want to see if I can take care of those looters that I saw. There must be a way. Yeah, I can get there. I was just on the wrong spot to try it. Alright, here we are.
I saw him first.
Company? Yep. Time for us to take him out.
So that was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Go on, do what you can.
I don't think so.
Oh, writhing tentacles. That's not very pleasant.
Bites me.
Didn't see that, looter. Oh, that's not good.
Sorry, Fred. Can't.
Finish off that looter, please. Okay, we got the rest of them at least. Definitely, but I'm not happy about Jodie taking a wound. She got a gaping wound. Not good. There we go. Looters are dealt with. Could have gone better, but it's just gonna have to go with what it was.
Why not?
Black powder, now soggy clumps inside the crate. Sorry about that. Alright, let's head over to here. And then I'm probably going to end this episode here, because it has gone on about long enough. Yeah, it's gone on long enough. So, next episode, we're gonna head into the lighthouse and see if we can get to the top and find out anything else. Maybe we'll find more survivors, maybe we'll take care of the leaders, maybe we'll find something. That'll be in the next episode. So until then, I'm Chestic44, also known as Falai. That is Laniara, Adair, Jolty, Maya, and Aloth. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.